put the hook in under the bar. Yeah, that's the smooth side. You pick up the loop. You rub the smooth side against the net as you go through. You come down, make a second loop and just pull it through the first one. Yeah, and let it go. So that's just a simple knot that you would have done. I've lost the black thread. I've lost the black thread, thank you. So, whipping is like, it's like doing a series of, you could just sew it actually. But whipping has knots every 5 to 1 centimetre, 5 mil to 1 centimetre. So it means that if you caught your beard on something, or if you broke the whipping, it wouldn't come undone because you've got a knot every 5 mils. So that will stop it from falling apart. So in the real world, you don't fold the hair in half. You buy hair by the length. So you normally turn back the root of the hair to create a short turn back, which is usually 4 or 5 centimetres. And you pinch it, so you've got your long length of hair. So we're going to do that for whipping. So that we're saying that's the back edge of the pattern. So we're going to whip the triangle because everything below that's going to be cut out. Yeah. So what we're going to do is go through all 3 layers if you can. Pick up the hair or the loop, take it through, and you knot that on exactly like you were knotting on a hair. Yeah. So there goes the long length through, and that's the short turn back. Yeah, so that's knotted on, exactly like that one. Same technique. I'm just going to pull that because the nylon thread is a little bit resistant.
So that's through both, like all the layers?
Yeah. You might not find that you catch it every time. Who just asked that? I don't know who asked that. Yeah, you might not catch it every time. As long as you don't miss it 5 consecutive times or something, it's fine. You will miss occasionally, and that's fine. Don't go back over and think, oh, I've missed it, I better do it again. Because it will be quite forgiving if it's every 5 mil. Right, so then we've got this long length of thread. So I'm going to show you the long way of doing this. Basically, I hold the thread between those 2 fingers, and this is quite loose. And that's so that I can use my other 2 fingers to make a loop. Yes, I've got a loop, and I've got my hook. So you're going in 5 mil further up on that edge. Pick up your loop, take that through. So rub the back of the hook. It's a bit fiddly because you're going through 3 layers. So I've got the loop there, and I'm just going to let go with my thumb and finger, but I'm just holding on to that there. So that means that I've just taken a loop through, basically. Yeah, I'm just going to shorten that because it's a bit too big. And then all I'm going to do is knot it. So down top or 6, wind round, pull it through the loop, and pull. I've even caught my turn back in there, which is a nice lucky fluke, because that keeps that flat as well. And that's it. So you're repeating that again. So that's the long way of doing it. Go in another 5 millimetres up. Make a loop. Oh, hello. Sorry, it's a bit fiddly. Turn this up. Yeah, make a loop. Pull it through. Let go the loop. Knot it. Yeah? So you can see you've got running stitch knot, running stitch knot. Yeah, I can do it as many times as I like. There's a quicker way of doing it. Oh, let's do the long way again. So hold it there. Make a loop with your thumb and your finger. About 5 mil to 1 centimetre. Any more than that is a bit too far apart. There's a quicker way of doing it, which means that you just put the hook through. You wind round, so you're making the loop there, and then you take it through with the hook that way. My hook's a bit small, but you're taking it like that, so there's the loop gone through, and then you knot it. So that's the commercial way of doing it. You wouldn't actually spend ages going, oh, let's make a loop, there we go. But you can start by doing that.
You make it look so easy.
Yeah, and then knot it. So you're doing a slight adjustment to the knotting technique. It is the knotting technique, but you're doing it with 1 length of nylon. So again, make the loop. Go through each layer, pick up the loop, take it back through, pull. Depends how big your dart is.
So you have to do it all the way from...
So you do the entire dart. You go up to the point, back down the other side and across. You can see that the whipping that I'm doing is moving away from me. Yeah, if I kept going, I'd be over here somewhere. So when I get to that point where there's no more hair, I just turn the block that way. And then I just carry on down through there because the whipping would just move away from me. When I got to that point, which is the back of my parting, I'd move the block to about that angle. Yeah, and then I could whip from there up to there. So I'd go back to where I began. So you do the entire triangle. It won't look neat, that's fine, because in the invisible nylon thread you won't see it. It's important that the knots are there though, that you're not just doing a running stitch. If it broke, so let's say, oh dear, I've broken it, you can just carry on by re-knotting the thread back on. So again, I've got a short turn back here. Sorry, let's just adjust this back here. So again, I'd go in 5mm further up, where I would be doing the next knot, and I'd knot this on. Yeah, so there's my short turn back. Cut that. Yeah, and you just carry on. Yeah?
So would you start from down here?
No, well, I've drawn that line there because that's the back edge of the beard pattern. So it's just pretend, it's just to, give me an idea of where I'm going to. If the dart, like on a wig, there are big darts, usually here at the crown. So you just whip whatever dart the size of the dart that you have. And they're usually different shapes and sizes because of obviously that's how it kind of works. You don't know what the chin